Okay, if you ever find yourself in Times Square, like I've got no idea why you would want to visit here. Okay, it's a sensory nightmare.
Would not recommend.
Would not recommend, right? If you're in New York and you feel like you have to come here, these are some scams to watch out for. Because believe me, like there's scams everywhere, okay? Everywhere you turn, something's going on.
Someone wants your money.
Someone wants your cash, whether it's someone dressed in a poor Elmo costume, whether it's someone having a camera, a fake street magician. There's some shit going on, and these are things to watch out for.
Okay, so the first one's not too much of a scam, right? You see these photographers everywhere. They've got these big DSLR cameras and usually got an iPad around their neck. And they'll take your photo when you're not expecting it. Maybe you're kissing a loved one or just hanging out looking at a billboard. And they'll take your photo, come up to you and say, hey, do you want this photo? Some of them are legit and there's probably some nice people out there. But as usual, there's going to be some aggressive ones. Hey, no, I took your photo. Where's my money? And there's a lot of them, right? And you will get harassed by them. Yeah, not inherently a scam. But depending on your accent, and this is going to be like a theme through this, depending on your accent or how you're dressed or what you look like, there's going to be little things. It's $20 for a photo, and you hand over the $20, and it's like, oh, well, no, $50 extra for the editing fee. And they're going to try and get as much money out of you as possible. Next up, the pedicabs. The Uber of Times Square, except slower, more expensive, and way more awkward. And you have to listen to Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z and Alicia Keys in your ears, really loud, all the damned. Honestly, if you go anywhere in Midtown and you see these things, you're gonna have to hear that song so often that it will literally drive you insane. And these guys are gonna charge you like $50 to go 2 blocks while you sit there just wondering why you didn't just walk. And it's not a romantic ride. They're going to tell you it's a romantic ride because there's a pink neon and some crap all over it, but nothing says romance like sweating through your shirt while a guy pedals you through gridlock traffic. Just save your money, save your dignity, and just walk. Next up is just like a myriad of stuff, right? There's street performers everywhere, there's artists everywhere, there's different things going on all over here. There's just like performances, I don't know how to describe it. There's just a myriad of stuff going on around you at all times, right? And obviously some of it's pretty cool, and there was this big kind of like K-pop video that looked like it was being filmed with a dance squad. That was cool. I don't think that's not a scam, right? That's just people being people. But there's a lot of them that are going to ask you for money, right? They're going to ask you for money because they can ask you for money. And they're going to persistently ask you for money, and again, depending on your accent, depending on what you're wearing, depending on how you're dressed, depending on who you are, what that money's going to be. And you've no idea what that money's going to be until you've already filmed them or participated in their thing. And actually, a warning came up a couple of years ago where they had it so they would take your phone and take a picture of you, say, holding a bird or doing something with their thing, just to like, hey, look, I took a picture on your phone for you. And turns out they opened your bank account and sent themselves $1,000. And that's something to watch out for. Like, not everything here is a scam, obviously not. And there's some people just doing things for the sake of doing things. But watch yourself, they want your money. Tickets. Do you want tickets to something? Do you know what you're buying tickets for? You've got no idea what you're buying tickets for. It could be anything. Oh, look, I've got a sign that says Comedy Central that anyone can print and promise you that someone big's going to be there or something cool's going to happen. Just use your wits. Don't buy from vendors on the street. Just buy from official sources, right? You've no idea what these tickets are. You've no idea if they're legit, and you've no idea who's going to be there. The classic mystery pricing food cart. You're hungry, you're tired, you just want a hot dog. But guess what? There's no prices. Why? Because the price depends on how touristy you look. If you're wearing an I Love New York shirt, that price just went from $3 to $15 for a hot dog. Ask for the price beforehand. There's plenty of legit, great, amazing food carts throughout New York, but most of the ones in Times Square are there just to rip you off. Finally, these characters are everywhere. Elmo is everywhere, Mario's everywhere, Mickey's everywhere, Batman's everywhere, okay? They will try and drag you into photos, jump into your photos, grab your kid and pull them into a photo, and then aggressively ask you for money, right? We saw this firsthand. Elmo pulling 2 kids into a photo that the mum was taking of the kids and then asking the mum for money. Like, she wasn't happy, Elmo wasn't happy with me filming him, but just avoid them. You don't need a photo with a terrible looking Elmo. I promise you, you can get better ones anywhere else in the world. Just AI it in. You know what? There you go. There's a positive use for AI. Just put Elmo in your photos with AI. Just avoid Elmo at all costs. That's the best advice I can give you. Anyway, this was a quick rundown of scams to avoid in Times Square if you feel like you have to go there. And honestly, there's no reason for you to go there other than to see it once and go, oh, this is bright and loud and not for me. Anyway, love you. Bye. Catch you next time.